Welcome to video 2.3, solve for a variable in terms of another variable or variables and possibly numbers. So some students get confused with this, that's why I'm going through it and I'm here to help. Alright, so these are all the examples. So the first example says n plus m equals 16. Alex will say solve for n. Just to make it fewer words when you write, I'm just saying n equals. So whatever I write, that's the letter I want to get all by himself. Okay? So I want to get n all by himself. I don't like that m next to him. What undoes adding m? Subtracting m. So if I subtract m from the left side, I subtract m from the right side. Okay, so those cancel. And now I get n equals 16 minus m. That's all we're doing. B, 14 plus y equals x. I want to get y all by its lonesome. Again, Alex will say solve for y. So I want to get y all by its lonesome. What don't I like nearby him? I don't like the 14. How do I make the 14 go away? I subtract it. So minus 14 from this side and minus 14 from this side. Cancel. Y equals x minus 14. Okay. Example 2a. W equals a over 5. Get a all by its lonesome. Okay. What's around a? Ooh. A is being divided by 5. What undoes dividing by 5? Multiplying by 5. So I will multiply this side by 5, but if I multiply right side by 5, I multiply left side by 5. And then just to show you that 5 cancels with that 5, so I'm going to get A equals 5W. A equals 5W. Okay, the next, I've got A equals 3W, and I'm going to get W all by itself. Well, I really have 3 times W. What undoes multiplying by 3? Yes, dividing by 3. So I will divide this side by 3, and then I will divide that side by 3. So make a long story short, W equals A over 3. A equals 2b plus 5c, and I want to get b all by himself. So now we got a few things going on. You don't want to right away divide by 2. You always want to take care of that plus minus stuff and then deal with that coefficient last. Okay, it's kind of like reverse PEMDAS, if you will. So I don't like this plus 5c. What undoes plus 5c? Subtract 5c. So I will subtract 5c from the right side, and I will subtract 5c from the left side. So I now have a minus 5c equals 2b. Now take care of that coefficient. What undoes multiplying by 2? Dividing by 2. So divide this side by 2, and divide that side by 2. And I'm just going to rewrite it with the b on the left-hand side. So b equals a minus 5c over 2. Okay, a few more. 3 Bravo. Z, I dash my z so they don't look like 2's. I also dash my 7's so they don't look like 1's. Z equals 2x minus 3y. I want to get x all by its lonesome. Okay. Again, take care of the coefficients last, okay? Take care of the plus or minus things first. So I don't like that minus 3y. What undoes subtracting 3y? Adding 3y. So plus 3y here, plus 3y here, and I get z plus 3y equals 2x. I want to get x all by its lonesome. What undoes multiply by 2? Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Now you can see that my z's and 2's don't look alike. So to make a long story short, x equals z plus 3y all over 2. Whew. Example 4a. y equals x minus 3 times m. I want to get x all by himself. All right, so I've got that x minus 3 in parentheses. I'm not digging that times m. Okay, so just think I've got somebody times somebody. What undoes multiplying by m? Dividing by m. So I will divide this side by m, and then I will divide this side by m. Okay, so now we have x minus 3 equals y over m. What undoes subtracting 3? Adding 3. All right, so I'll add 3 to each side. So I'll go plus 3 and plus 3. Be careful, y over m plus 3 separate. Y over m plus 3 separate equals just x. And again, I'm going to rewrite it with x on the left. So x equals y over m plus 3. I can't stress enough, do not write y plus 3 over m. Y over m fraction thing plus the 3. All right, now I got a fraction. A equals 2/3 times b plus c. I'm going to get c all by its lonesome. Okay, well, what undoes multiplying by 2/3? Now, there's two ways of thinking of it. You could say dividing by 2/3, but that gets messy. Instead of dividing by something, you could multiply by its reciprocal. Because then a number of times its reciprocal is 1, and that kind of gets it going away. So what's the reciprocal of 2 over 3? We're going to reverse it, 3 over 2. So I'm going to multiply this side by 3 over 2. But if I multiply the right-hand side by 3 over 2, I multiply the left-hand side by 3 over 2. And then this canceled. Now I'm left with b plus c. I want to get c all by its lonesome. What undoes that b? Well, I'm going to subtract the b. So I will go minus b here, and I will go minus b here. And I will get, again, don't combine fractions with non-fractions. 3a over 2 minus b equals c. And again, I can rewrite that. C equals 3a over 2 minus b. Whew. All right, last one. I know this is a long lesson. Y equals 1/2 times w plus x minus z. I want to get x all by his lonesome. Okay, again, I've got that 1/2 thing out there. I'm not liking that. I could divide each side by 1/2, but I said not to do that. Multiply each side by the reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of 1 over 2? 2 over 1, or just 2. So I'll multiply this side by 2, and I'll multiply that side by 2. Okay, let's see what happened. I now have 2y equals, be gone, w plus x minus z. And I'm going to get x all by its lonesome. Okay, I could take it step by step. Let's just take care of this guy. I can go minus w. So minus w here, minus w here. 2y minus w equals x minus z. What undoes adding z? What undoes subtracting z is adding z. Plus z here and plus z here. To make a long story short, once again, 2y minus w plus z equals x. And I prefer the x to be on the left-hand side. X equals 2y minus w plus z. Whew! This was a tough one. So again, I'm here to help you. So there you have it. How to solve for a variable in terms of other variables.